Microphone on. I'm not. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, my
But
audio should be included.
I've been told some disturbing news from someone in this lobby, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on them.
What do you mean?
That brownie guy.
What about him? Oh,
Potential cheater.
I've heard.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on him, just in case there's anything suspicious going on.
Oh, is there any bread? I'm tempted to have like a smoky cheese wrap or something. How do you, I need to get some energy into me for this amazing race. We've got Bolt in here. I'm his
Oh,
number one fan.
no. You're not a Bolt fan.
Oh, I am a big Bolt fan. If anyone watching this is in the Minecraft realm, well, specifically in the Minecraft realm that one day that I was on, you'll know I'm a big Bolt fan. Then we've got the GOAT himself, Reese B07. Unfortunately, our ultimate nuclear weapon is not able to race today.
Yeah, fine, it's like this shit company.
Well, both of them actually, since GSRL decided to put our amazing driver into tier 1. Lovely. Beto cannot race either.
Look, we're not gonna talk about that, so. Oh, shh.
Ah, okay.
If we talk about that, I'll probably get banned.
I'll firm a ban if it's a Beto, to be honest. He's my goat. It's sad that he can't race. Can't
Yeah.
even make tier 1 day, but no exceptions apparently. I guess it is only fair that they keep to their own rules and not change them up for one person, but you know, it's just very sad and then that he's gotta go out like that. I'll never forgive you for this, Josh Meister. Never forgiven. Gonna go for a quick ad break here. Shout out to my mate Jacob FIFA's the one and only. Thank you.
We love the ad breaks on the Harry Jamie stream.
Oh yeah. Specifically one person, and his name is indeed Jacob FIFAs. He loves it. They go for smoked cheese. Oh, with jalapeno. Oh, I don't like jalapeno. That's not a bit of me. Making some cheese wraps for everyone wondering. Bit hungry. What's a mental? Sounds pretty mental, that. Anyways. In fact, Josh, can you just ban me for that joke, please? Do everyone a favour. This is some holy cheese. Anyways, let's fold that up.
That I am ready to go.
Right. Do I make 3? Or is that bit like over the top? 3 cheese wraps over the top. So I'm fairly hungry. But then at the same time, I feel like Dale if I have 3 cheese. Oh fuck, I'm doing it anyways. I'm gonna become Dale.
Dale's a fat cunt, isn't he?
Yeah, he's so big. So happy he's banned. He took up half the space on the server. We had to make more channels just for him because he took up all the other ones. They're fatty.
That's why scums exist.
Yeah, exactly. It's where he belongs. It's just the he is the scum of the earth. Like, he actually makes Hitler look like a nice person.
Okay, that's mad.
It's just like I'll firm a strike for that opinion. The facts are the facts. Like, it's why he's banned.
Fucking huge, mate. He's massive.
Yeah, he's got such a tubby little belly on him. Bless his cotton socks. I hope I
Uh,
get I hope I get a ping off him soon in the half server saying what the fuck or something.
I hope
Just
he is
kick him off.
actually watching this. That'd be quite funny. Oh, it looks like we're running up. We have 13 people in, which it's an improvement on last week, so that's not too bad. But yeah, the guy I'm hovering over now, might be a little bit
Why are
on
we ready?
sus.
My cheese wraps aren't ready, mate. I'm not ready for the stream. Like,
It's short and
oh.
fully. You have like 20 minutes to get your cheese wraps ready.
Yeah, they've just dinged in the microwave actually.
They're getting live
Get these
cooking
out.
lessons on the GSRL stream from
Oh, they are
Harry.
scalding. Oh, they look like the dog's bollocks. Them. That's gonna hit the spot.
Oh, no.
I don't know why that's a saying. I don't know how dog's bollocks is good, but it is. If something's the dog's bollocks, it's like the best of the best.
I thought it was bad. I can't lie.
No, it's like if you say someone's Billy Big Bollocks, like dog's bollocks, Billy Big Bollocks, they just think like it's just class, or like they think they're class.
I think dogs have big bollocks though, so I don't know how that makes any sense.
I don't know.
These are the questions that need to be answered in today's society. Oh, we're getting pinged all over the place.
Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. That's a good cheese wrap.
Alright, where is our guy? This our guy. Why is he on hearts? We have an astronaut, we have phase 2 for let's go.
Please, Tifu, get in.
Alright, well we have Brownie out on the hearts, so this must be a nice look at some of the
Let's see the grip on this
stuff
bad
he's
boy.
done.
Yeah, why is he on hards?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, he's gotta be. I'm sorry, I don't get. I'd spin on that much throttle and softs. Calling it. He's getting banned by next week. Full prediction. If not, I apologise.
Instead of going out on hards, it's him trying to prove that he's cheating. It's about the throttles out the last corner as well.
I'm staying completely off the racing line too. That's a bit sus, that.
Yeah, this guy doesn't. I don't know what he's doing.
Look at his throttle as well. He backed off.
Yeah, no,
What's
he's
he doing?
backed on. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. He hasn't turned his ERS
Maybe.
on
Oh,
either.
to be fair, hards are better after like a lap or two. To be fair, so you might just be trying to warm them up to get like a decent banker on hards. I don't know, but it's still a bit weird that he does on hards.
Well, he's gone for the harder tyre allocation, so... Because you can't get. I don't think you can get a set of parts in quali. This is quite strange, though. Kind
Excuse me?
1036.
Fair
That's-
play.
I mean, for tier 1, that's like kind of expected, I guess.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's a tier 1 time.
Okay, yeah.
The other Aston has gone second with a 1.3.8.
1:38. No, that does seem a pretty decent lap. Few tenths clear, some of the laps are coming in.
Alright, let's watch Brownie then. Okay, that's yeah. That's a
Okay.
great apex story.
Good job. Let's see if he gets out the way of Reese.
Where's Reese? Is Reese?
Reese is good at this track. Let's see what he can muster up.
Reese is 100% grip hacking, that's all I'm gonna say.
I agree. And we're not talking about the game. Word. Anyways. Ban the Aston Martin. I'm joking. Here we go.
Brownie's back to his lap again. I don't know what he's doing, I can't lie. Let's watch Reese though, through the final corner. 6th gear through guys, a nice apex. So
Nice.
141.
Not an amazing lap, all considered. But yeah, okay. So Brownie's going for another lap.
Bolt's also another lap. It's
But
5
what's weird
seconds
to
up
me
top.
is that he still has fuel, so he clearly prepared to back out of them 2 laps. But it looked like he tried to fake it by like having his rear lock up.
George Ansell's gone up to 2nd, the one that took me out in Kota. Might have been the quickest DNF in GSRL history, by the way. Let's see if Brownie's up to anything sus.
Not really.
It's all flying
Very
through
mid
there.
lap.
Yeah, he's not hitting these apex very well. For someone that has 14th in the world at Silverstone isn't very good. So they continue to go that though, through the last corner. Alright traction out there. It's a 4.7 on hards.
Yeah. So maybe it was a half decent lap, but he missed loads of apexes.
He
though.
missed tons of it, yeah. Interesting. That's what I'm gonna say. Alright, who is on a lap? F1 Aussie is, I think he's on a lap now. Kisses the apex at turn 1, got decent X, I think. Got up towards turn 3s, just under a 10th up on his time. Tensive on the traction out of there, short shift, well not really short, he's shifting quite early. Not really sure why. Bit of... Oh, he bins it all. Oh, he's kept it, but that was close. That was too close to come.
Silly Billy.
Max Hoosley's coming around the last corner. He's starting a lap now, I'm pretty sure. I'm right on board with him. Is Brownie's still... I don't know what he's doing, I can't lie. Most weird things I've seen in the quality session. Let's watch Max Hoosley though. He's matched his first
Can I
sex
just
time
say,
with
by
last
the
one.
way, Altis, while in the same gear, in about the same throttle that Brownie did and didn't spin, and Brownie's on hards.
Apparently there's
Interesting.
rain in the race and quali.
That'll be a good way to test it.
So we get to see some wet racing, that's great.
Pardon me, do apologise.
Oh shit. The country board. Sorry. Test. Oh my goodness. Alright, Max is, I think, starting on the lap now. Brownie's finally gone into the pit lane. It's turn 1, decent apex, quite a nice exit. Not getting on that yellow sausage car. Up towards turn 3. He's just up on his time by 300ths of a second. Decent apex, nice traction out there in 3rd gear. We run down to turn 4. Drops into 3rd gear on the apex. Another solid traction zone out there. Reese is also on a lap. He's matched his 1st sector. George Ansell's come around the last sector now, started his lap. I think Max went 2nd in, no, not purple in the I can't talk, he went purple in the middle sector. Through the 2nd last corner. Using all the track on the exit and entry. Goes 2nd with a 1.3.7. He's a 10th off phase Tifa.
George Ansell, by the 700 up on his lap. At this pace, he could sit himself on provisional pole if he keeps it.
He didn't get the best traction out of turn 3. He's a bit to the right, which you don't really want to be.
Nice apex though, turn 4. The same for turn 5, see turn 6.
He lost a bit of time in the middle sector, he lost about half a tenth. I think he's still going to do the lap though.
It does look pretty clean though for George. Middle sector not the greatest, but it still looks nice.
Oh,
Chucks in the final corner and validates. He definitely clipped the wall there.
He scraped the wall there on the entry.
That was a 103.6, but he didn't definitely invalidate final corner, so...
Reese spotted his lap.
How long have we got left in the session?
Brownie's, alright, Brownie's actually doing a lap now. Now we're actually going to watch it. Oh! He's very.
Did you see that as well?
Yeah.
Fastest 1st sector for Brownie.
4th gear through there. There's a bit of a snap on the apex. Go uphill and then back downhill through turn 5. He's 2/10 up on his time only in this middle sector. Can he find something through the last sector? Thunder's gone 8 with a 1.4.3. Brownie goes round the last corner and he's batty invalidated. For someone that has 14th in the world, by the way, or 14th on PC or 14th in the world, I'm not sure what which it is.
He seems very shaky.
He does, and he's not
For
setting
a
good
driver
times.
of that pace, he's like really shaky. It's like, if this is showing how he races, I want to know how long he sat there trying to do that Silverstone lap if he's this shaky.
He's also like 40th in the world at guitar. Best
That's
turn
not
rate
healthy.
here. Through the 2nd last corner into the last corner, drops into 5th. Decent exit there, didn't invalidate. And he's gone purple. 1.3.5, that was a nice lap from him. Who else is out at the moment? Bolt's bottled his lap. F1 Aussie's bottled his lap.
What team is Bolt out these days? Is Bolt actually at McLaren? What's that Ferrari doing?
Ferrari.
I meant Alfa. Wait, what?
Brian's going on to another lap.
Oh yeah, it was Brownie, sorry, I was saying, what?
Carried good amount of speed through turn 1, nice exit. He misshifted there and went to 7. I don't think he meant to do that. He's 2/10 up though.
Looks
That's nice
much
through
better
there.
turn 3.
Good traction out of there as well. Fourth gear, that's another good exit.
Got tight at the apex that time. He's now 6/10 up this time.
Same through there, he actually hit the apexes. This isn't looking like the best lap for him, it's still better than what he did before. Through his second last corner. Didn't invalidate, drops into 5th. Solid exit, Thunder's retired. And I think that's in the pit lane. Brownie goes 5th with a 1.3.9.
Interesting.
EXA is on lap as well. Gonna watch him.
Aussie onto the gravel, going out of the way.
He's matched this first sector. He's gone quite deep into there, but he gets good traction.
Bit of an early upshift, I'd say, but it really. I swear I've just seen rain on my screen.
Yes, it resets gonna rain in quali. I think
It
the
is
rain is
raining.
actually coming down.
The rain is, yeah. The rain's coming down. Hector Fox has got to get a move on, so the cars behind to try and get the fresh tyres on, do a lap before he gets too wet.
I think I missed Reese going to
If
third.
not,
This
we're
Brownie
looking
guy's
at a
too.
Aston Martin 1-2. I didn't see that, but Reese gets himself up to third with a 103.6. That's a good lap from him. Oh,
Fox hits
Hector's
the
lost
apex
it.
and he's span into the pit
He
lane.
goes into the pit, so it's
That
not
is like his quali
the end
session
of the
over
world.
now.
But yeah, it is going to be way too wet. He was struggling anyways, never mind with a damn track.
Top Struct's on that now. It is properly raining though, they're going to start losing grip. Top Structs has kept it good under brake and going through turn 3. Struggle for traction out of there though, you can see the rain coming down in this middle sector. That was decent again, but he's gonna be losing. He's gonna start understeering through here. What's his middle sector gonna be? He's 2/10 down. I think the rain is starting to affect these drivers now. Top Shock is in the pit lane. I think that's the end of it now. I'm pretty sure that is the end of qualifying for pretty much everyone. What might be able to improve, he's up. But he's really, yeah, he's got no grip out there.
Interesting qualifying now.
My driver in IFR is already getting cheat accusations, that's great.
Who's that?
XT Paco.
Oh.
Of course Anthony's fucking accusing him.
Oh, get in. We've got a woman on pole position. Absolutely limbs that.
Quite close between these top 5. Reese only 10th off pole. That is what you can do.
Yeah, I mean, it was very good qualifying, just overshadowed by the rain. I think if drivers
Yeah,
could have
kind
got
of
that last run in, would have been closer than it already was.
ruined everything really in the end.
You seen some drivers making some minor improvements, which with the tightness of the grid could have been even a difference about 2 or 3 positions. Speaking about Exeter there at the end, that extra tenth he looked like he was about to gain would have been huge, but got very unlucky.
Oh my god, it's actually full wet. There's no way.
It is indeed full wet at the Red Bull Ring. Puddles all down the pit lane.
Alright, we are underway on the form lap and Big Boy Phase 2 for is struggling a bit here.
Oh, yeah, he's very struggling. He's disqualified. Um, okay. Turn right into a wall.
Yeah, what is this? Why is Top Shot's avoidable?
Ah, very split grid. I don't know what's happened. Why is the Ferrari and the Red Bull so far back? Both
I'm not
Mercedes
sure.
are taking them in. I mean, if it's just an actual race, I'd be looking into it. Brenny gets disqualified. Parked well out of his grid slot. George Ansel comes in to pull into his. Just fashionably on time.
It's looking like a one-stop race here, and it's going to be full wet for quite a while.
Good start for George. We
Okay,
come to
what
the
is this
front
camera?
for the two Aston Martins.
Reese does
gets a
not get
horrible
away.
start.
I'm getting the worst camera angle here. Reese is all the way down to 6th already, down to 7th. In turn 1 we
Top
go, the
two
Aston
stays the
kept it
same.
1 and 2.
Max. Oh! He shakes the turn rate. He's down to 4th. Max has got a good run on T2 here as well. He is going to launch it at the inside of turn 3. And then when he backs out.
Tifu brakes
Maybe
really
smart.
deep into turn 2.
T2. Oh,
He's
everyone's
struggling
going
with
wide.
the brakes.
Max has got a good lead here. Well,
Thunder's already
Tifu's
got
just
5 seconds for a collision with the Reese.
T2 didn't back off at all, but they've swapped positions. Brownie's up to 3rd already. And another wide apex for Brownie. I mean, for Tifu, sorry, it's Brownie now begins his attack for P2.
These guys are really struggling on the brakes. Reese has gone from 3rd down to 11th.
Brownie's
Oh,
pushing
Mercedes and the Red
Tifu through
Bull.
these corners.
They both hit the wall. I think there's damage. Reset to track as well. There might be damage to that Red Bull. George Ansell's all the way down to 11th as well. So nightmare start
Brownie's
of both
been pushing
Mercedes.
Tifu through the middle sector. As he continues to do so through the final sector, but he does run a bit wide. Tifu gets a bit shaky, so Brownie's going to have the better exit.
This Red Bull
He
hit
gets
is
the wider
also...
run.
He's lost part of his front wheel. He's going to come into the pit lane.
There we go.
Nightmare
Brownie going to
start
launch
for
it
him.
and he backs out. And again, Tfue goes wide. This really invites Brownie here as they begin the charge up the hill to turn 3. Brownie's going to be wheel to wheel well before the apex. He's going to take the outside line. This could be risky with Tfue's wide apexes. Indeed it is. He's
Tfue
pushed them
just
off
hit him
and
up a little
stays
bit
ahead.
there. He was really struggling
Quality
to traction
defender.
before on this game. E-Fox has dropped off the back of this pack a little bit now. Oh, George I saw
Max opens his lead to a second, but with a very wide apex, that's not going to help him. Oh, but Tfue's all over the place. Brownie's going to be pushing him again through the middle sector. He did originally drop off Brownie, but now he's right back on the back of the Aston.
These guys are
Very
really struggling
good
to
track
grip
control
in these
from
full
Brownie.
wet conditions.
Brownie's doing really well in these conditions.
Thunder's all the way up to 6. Someone is
We've
off.
got a yellow flag.
Yellow flag
turn
at turn
3.
3. Red Bull off after
That'll be
getting a
Benjamin.
new front wing.
Benjamin's already a minute back, apparently.
Here comes Brownie into turn 1 though, he's looking at the inside of Tfue.
He's going to back
Tfue
over,
breaks late, goes to
Tfue
the
closes
apex, a
in.
bit of contact.
But
They
again,
both
look
keep
at
it
the
together.
traction the Brownie's getting, it's unreal. Makes contact, but still gets the better exit.
Goes towards turn 3, moves under braking
Closes
bit.
up the inside,
Tfue's
after
up the
getting
outside
ahead.
and he's
Tfue
gone.
goes really late.
He's gone
That was
miles
good
wide
driving
there
from
again.
Brownie. Took the inside line. Tfue tried to hold it around the outside. Broke way too late. Now let's see if Brownie can close the gap to the McLaren, who's had a pretty comfortable race so far.
Someone's off. Blunty. I think Blunty's gone off. We have a 3 wide between 3 drivers.
Oh, contact.
The Aston's gone
Exit.
off.
Bolt
He's
pushes
in the
turn rate
gravel.
off and they both go wide. Turn rate's in the gravel, it's 3 wide
Through
ahead.
goes,
All this
through
contact.
goes Reese. Through goes Reese. What an overtake. He's up to
George
7.
Ansel makes contact with turn rate at turn 4 as well. This is amazing action at the midfield.
He's back up the inside now through into turn 7. And he's got the place.
Oh, both holds around the outside. Will Ozzy get the better run? He doesn't, he has a bit of a shake. So does Bolt, who goes on the grass. Ozzy gets the place back. We've got another yellow flag.
yellow.
That's
Blunty is
who's
round
into the
again.
gravel.
Thunder's just
we've got a
passed Top
spin.
Jugs as well. Top Jugs span.
Jugs spun. Coming out the final corner. Reese has closed that gap under a second. Reese with some pretty good traction there. Never. Take that
And
back. He's in the
Reese's.
wall.
We just cursed Reese.
Yeah, he looked good, and then as soon as he went up, as soon as he upshifted, the car just lost it.
F1
Got the
Aussie's
revs
got
right
past now.
Yeah,
Brownie's
Brownie's looking
starting
good here.
He's starting to close in
Tfue's
Max.
fast. Yeah,
He's hitting
Tfue's
his
falling
apex
off.
nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
struggling
feel
with
bad
wet
for
conditions.
he's run a pretty good race. As soon as he got overtaken by Brownie, he's fallen off massively. He's even fallen at the hands of the Williams for P4. But Brownie's closed this gap about 1.5 in 1 lap alone. We've got another yellow flag. That's George Ansel at turn 4. Oh, that's going to be a track limit for Brownie, but should get a really good run here onto the McLaren.
Reese
what a
is
lap as well,
fighting.
16
Top Jugs has
flags,
damage by the way. He's
absolutely
got front wing end plate damage.
Brownie gonna get an amaze next gear. A little shake in 5th gear. But he's got the run, he's using ERS.
Oh,
Top
Top
Jugs
Jugs is
retires.
off and out.
Is that-
Thunder's also spun it.
That's a safety car. It's a
That's a
VSC.
full course safety
No, it's
car.
full course safety car in lap 5.
Thunder
and if you're
also
Max, honestly,
pinned it.
that's a relief. That's
Oh,
almost
there's
a
some
relief for
contact there
Max.
between Reese and Thunder, I think.
Max has drove a great race, but was under some serious pressure from Brownie. Gets a minute to relax himself, recompose into the second.
Thunder's got front wing damage as well. He's got end plate damage on the left side.
And Ozzy, I didn't see that. Ozzy squeezed himself up to P5. He was behind Bolt at one point. Oh, 3-second time penalty under a safety car for turn rate.
Alright, I'm gonna leave. I need to go for like 2 minutes. for a couple of minutes. I'm
Alright.
just gonna leave my I'm just gonna leave my thing on brownie so we can. Alright.
I think we all know what time it is. It is indeed another commercial ad. This one's the rare occasion. This one goes out to the GOAT, Matty May. Shout out him. Oh, George Ansel drive through, speeding under the safety car. The leaders are yet to catch up to the safety car, so the Delta is still going to be out. And all the way down in 11th, he's got a drive through. Is that another drive? Has he just got 2 drive throughs? And he's now like purposely spin. I don't know what's just happened now for George. Benjamin's had a spin at turn 4. Under receive. What's going on? Benjamin's about to get lapped by the safety car. George Ansel's got another drive through, I think. Is this like a glitch? Why has he got like 4 drive throughs? He does. George Ansel's got 3 drive through penalties. Some cars have pit onto the intermediates. But a lot of cars still on the full wets are having a lot of shakes, so I don't know if that's the right call. Hopefully by the end of the safety car it has dried up a bit, but the rain still seems to be pretty heavy. Cars losing grip. Aussie, I wanna... just can't be doing that under a safety car. Just almost like pushing the track limits for no reason. He's got no one around him, and he just cuts the corner. Reese is going to bomb into the pit, and he's going to go for the intermediates. Takes the lead for half a second. Where will this see him? He might just about come out staying in P6, so he doesn't actually lose the place, I don't think, here. He won't, so this could work out for Reese if the conditions go his way. The safe car's gonna take a while because George Anton and Benjamin Myers bite. So George has pitted as well for intermediates. Everyone apart from the top 5 are all on intermediates, so that is a majority on inters. So this could play in the hands of Reese, who would technically be provisionally in the lead if everyone else is to pit. Which would be an amazing drive from him after a horrible start. Penalties galore at the back. Mainly, I don't know what Benjamin's doing. It's like he's got throttle lock or something. Just really, really struggling back there. Thunder's pit again. He might have got damage. He does have a free pit stop, so if he gets another set of intermediates, he technically have to press his tyres and shouldn't lose a position. It's to serve a penalty. Got a 5-second there, which I missed. Should still come right ahead. It's gonna be tight with Benjamin. He's gonna get out ahead. So Thunder keeps his position and removes penalty. Max little close to the safety car. But I mean, I think we're going to be waiting almost another lap here because of the back green. Never mind, safety car is going to be in this lap. I don't know who Jamie's spectating, so I'm going to have to try and commentate. bit blind. Hopefully he's on the leaders though. Don't really see any attempt to warm the tyres up for the front runners. Have an interesting moment at the back as you see George has spun trying to push his car and resets the track. Could have been damaged, but I'm going to jump back to the front to see this start. Max is gone. Brownie doesn't get an amazing exit. 5/10 already the gap, but he drains. He gets a great second phase of the exit. I don't know how he's managed that, but he gets the power right down out of the final corner, closes the gap up, and he's already going to have another run up the hill into turn 3 on Max. The grip still seems pretty good for these front full wet runners at the front. He's going to have a look at the inside. Brakes later. Will he make the apex? No, he doesn't. He pushes Max wide. Tfue gets a horrible exit because of it. We've got 3 wide at the back. George gets a 5-second penalty and just retires in the pits. So does Benjamin. Reese up to P5 now.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, no.
Big rear lockup for the Williams.
Alright. What's going on?
Benjamin, George retire in
someone's
the
off,
pits.
someone's off.
But Thunder saves his penalty. The Razor and off, and that's for turn rate
is off.
into turn 5. Thunder's hit the wall as well. He loses in play again. All on his own coming out of turn 4. These intermediates are really struggling.
He has more front wing
does
damage.
get past. I mean, I say they're struggling, but Reese is doing really well here to stick at the top 4, and I'd say he's provisionally for the lead. Well, I mean, I say that. I need to stop saying that. He's cursed him again as he has a rear lockup coming out the final corner. By the front, Brownie's opened up his lead to 1.4 seconds, which is absolutely insane. The grip he's got in that car is outrageous. You should have seen what he did on the restart. He had such a delayed restart, pretty bad initial exit through the corner, and then gained nearly half a second down the straight.
Well, hopefully
Max.
the thing saves, so I can.
Were you watching the leaders?
No, I was gone. But yeah, no, I had my thing on Brownie.
Oh right, okay, that's good. Should see
Oh,
them.
the Williams nearly just killed the Aston.
He
Lost a bunch of time there.
Slight bit of
Nearly
contact with
hits
Reese. Reese has got some really good grip on these Inders, but he's being held up massively by the Williams. He just can't seem to get past them. The Williams all over the place, and Reese is a bit cautious to make an overtake. And I don't
Brownie's
blame him
starting to
because
lose time.
he's still.
He's still.
Reese is in a very good position.
Max is still losing time to Brownie. No.
Yeah, Tfue's fallen off as well,
Yeah.
about 1.5. We've got another spin. That's Aussie coming out of the final sector.
No damage
Gets the car going.
that I can see.
Reese closing back in on the Williams of Exafox. Exafox has also closed up to Tfue, who's fallen out about 2.3 seconds to the top runners.
Max is starting to get close to Brownie here. He's using a lot of his ERS to get close.
Reese doesn't have all the straight line speed in the world. Aussie retires on the
That's an
straight. That's another
VSC.
VSC. And Tfue's got unlucky because he ran so wide out of turn 3, and Exafox was wheel to wheel as it came out, but doesn't get the overtake. Reese, ooh, and then he ran at the back. And if Max can get a good restart, he should be able to get back up ahead on Brownie. Full score safety car now. So everyone's going to bunch back up. This could invite the top 4 to pit for the intermediates. As you can see, Reese has got superior grip. Reese will take the lead, but will have about 2 or 3 laps older tyres. But he's not going to complain about gaining 4 positions for free if everyone else decides to pit, and I think they should.
Everyone else behind him is on Inters, but I'm behind Reese
I
on
think
Inters as well.
everyone's going to have to pit.
Yeah, these
Brownie
top 4
fakes
coming
it,
in.
but Max
Brownie's
goes in. I don't think that's the best decision from Brownie. Brownie should have pit. I think he's going to be regretting that in his cockpit now. Because he realises everyone pits that was on the full wet. And Brownie's going to be under some serious threat in this race. He might have some very good grip in his car, but it's not going to last for long if his tyres are overheating.
Come on, Reese.
Come on, the Reese.
The pack is starting to now bunch up behind the safety car. Thunder's still going, he just started sector 3.
Good for Thunder though, he should be able to close back up after a mistake. He's had a very unlucky race. George Ansell, before he retired, got 3 drive-through penalties within half a corner basically, or half a sector under the safety car. For speeding. Max Husley's disconnected.
Ooh.
If he's got about, he's got a lap and a half of safety car conditions. There's about 2 minutes a lap to get back. Wait, he pitted for full wets again. Max Husley pitted, but he's on full wets.
I didn't see the full forecast for this race.
I don't think that was what he was supposed to do, because everyone else who pitted, he's the only driver apart from Brownie who's on intermediate, so he's the only one who's pitted for full wets. Which could explain why he's left the session, to be fair, because he's been put on the wrong tyres. I mean, if that is the case, that's such a shame. After being top 2 and leading most of this race, to then being screwed by the strategy into not even being on the podium. I mean, there's a long race. Like, I hope he hasn't just left, because there's a long race. He could still easily pit and make up places. As you can see, he's definitely one of the most consistent drivers out there today. Everyone else having their own little offs, but he kept it on track and was giving Brownie a good run for his money. As Brownie definitely looks like the fastest race pace driver today in his Ferrari. But I mean, Reese, fair play to him after not even getting off the line, recovering to a gross P2 and I'd say net P1. If I've used them words right, I don't actually know what you mean. Something like that. I should probably search up what they actually mean. Oh, and Thunder's got a penalty. The safety car is going to be in this lap then. Rennie's throttle's locked, so he's going to have to hold them right up to try and get his best possible exit. Don't be shocked if you see him absolutely fly away from Reese. He's trying to go early, but his throttle's locked, he just can't. He would have had a very good run there, but he can't get it going. The safe car needs to hurry up and get into the pits. He had Reese napping there, he just didn't get the throttle down. Here we go then. He tried to go early, goes a bit wide. Reese got his power down way too early. He's a big spin, he takes the McLaren with him. There's a big crash at the start.
Oh no, that's not good for Reese. Blunty's up to second. EXA Fox up to third, but he's parked it on the apex. What's he doing?
There's so...
Max Hughes is back up to third already. Phase 2
Extra
now
Fox
alongside
got
ahead.
a legal overtake on so many cars there because of the big hole up. So I don't think Reese got damaged, but he did wipe Bolt out. Bolt definitely
does have
struggling
damage.
with damage.
Bolt has damage, yeah.
There's 4 cars all in the mix here in the midfield.
Max Hughes is really struggling on those tyres.
Well, he's not even in the session. Max Husley's...
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Brownlee's bolted away from the rest of the pack already.
Yeah,
on those full wet tyres, when this looks like inters.
To be fair though, there was a big crash, and there's another one, I think, is that a Bolt off? Bolt has had an off at turn 4. Oh, and Reese has just put turn right into the gravel. I love that from him. Well in,
What
Reese.
was that, like, is it his fault?
Oh yeah, like the wheel need push him off.
Oh.
I think he had a bit of a shake on the car though, but...
Go on, Reese.
Get in, lad.
We don't promote the HBAN, by the way. But we also don't promote,
Oh wow, oh we did.
Bolt gets another 5 seconds for, I think, some of the pit lane 'cause he's retiring.
I mean, Bolt as well, he would have been in what would have been provisional P2 for when Brownie pits. And he went from that to all the way down to 9th and now retiring in the pits. Bit of a shame, really. Face Tfue really on the back of Blunty here. What a run though. Tfue's got, he's going to send it down the inside of
Oh,
turn
he's
9.
kept it, they make a bit of contact, he gets forced off.
In the
No,
turn 10 we go, the Williams
yes.
gets ahead of Blunty as well. But Blunty's got the better exit, he has a bit of a shake. Drain at the battery now, so is the Williams. Safety car
Safety
comes
car
out.
now. Why is there a
Who's
safety
that?
car?
Turn rates crashed into the pit lane. There's debris all over the entrance. His front wing's clean off, goes into the pits. His crew will be waiting with a fresh front wing and some fresh intermediates. Oh, and he gets a 5-second penalty. Just what you need. Oh, and he's retired. Okay. So we've got 7 runners left. 2 of which have penalties. And Brownie, I mean, is he going to take his chance eventually? He's got to pit at some point. I mean, the 6-second gap is crazy considering the conditions.
You can see it looks very Inter at the moment, I can't lie.
He definitely sandbagged in qualifying. There's no way he's this consistent in the race and could barely set a lap in qualifying. In the wets, this is as well. Interesting stuff. Yeah, he's going to pull into the pits here, takes the inside line. Bombs it into the pit lane. His Ferrari crew.
Pit lane there in Austria.
Oh, Max Husley has joined back.
Oh, he's just got it sorted out.
Max Husley's got to hurry and join the session back. No, he's missed the pit lane again. Reese pulls in the pits again.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Reese. Oh my god. He's dropped into neutral and locked his tyres completely.
Yeah, but he's going to be last anyways. Brownie comes out in P6. But he does have freshest tyres in the grid. Tfue might get disqualified. Okay, no. Safety car gets back past. Broke really late. It's almost looking like... Yeah, the rain's really stopped. It's definitely intermediates. And with all these safety cars and the rain lightening up, it could end up going to dries by the end of this race.
Still raining a fair bit though.
If Brownie somehow has way more grip in the wets than he does in the dry, this could turn out to really ruin his race, which has been, I want to say fantastic, but take it with a grain of salt, because we don't really know if he's legit or not. So, but if not, fair play, he's had a very good race so far. And I expect him to make plenty of overtakes in the second half of this race. I think Tfue really likes the safety car. He's almost kissing it there. Keeps coming alongside it. He's got to be careful, you never know if the safety car's just going to randomly slam the brakes.
It's a bit unpredictable sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. One little lag spike and your race is gone. It's got a big hitbox as well, like.
Safety car's in the start, by the way.
I'll let you take it away.
EXA Fox gets a pretty poor exit out of there considering how close he was. Getting another terrible camera angle. All brownies up the inside of Thunder. Blunty gets another penalty. I think it's the second of the race so far. The leaders are they're going side by side. Oh, Thunder's gone up the inside of Brownie. Bit of contact there on the front left. He struggles to get the power down. Reese is on the outside here. Oh, he gets pushed off a little bit onto the gravel by Thunder. Bit dicey there, and Max does get through up into 6th. He's gonna go all the way around the outside, he's up to 5th as well. Now Brown's just got Blunty on the outside, it's all happening in this middle sector. Can Brownie now catch back up to the leaders where he was before? Tifu goes fastest. EXA Fox is right on the back of him though. As we go up the hill here into turn 2 and 3. Fox is on the inside.
Massive dive bomb. Does make it stick, but Tifu's gonna get the much better exit around the outside. Brownie already up to 3rd. I've just seen that. And his gap's gonna come right down
Max
to
got the inside
P2.
of Blunty. Oh, he's gone deep. He's kept it though.
Reese hangs around the outside of Thunder as well.
He's
He's
ahead.
just the P6.
Reese has
And
now
gets
got
out
ahead
of
of the
Blunty.
Mercedes as well. The brilliant move.
Go on, Reese.
Brownie's already on the back of the leaders, only like a lap or 2 later.
Yeah, I mean, he's been battling pretty hard, to be fair. Brownie's had clear air, pushing really hard in that Ferrari. Not his greatest of exits. Maybe choosing just to sit back, let
Blunty's on the back
fight.
of Thunder here. Reese has already gapped them. Blunty's going to go up the inside into turn 3. Bit dicey. Struggles for traction on the exit there. Thunder keeps the position. EXA is still on the back of Tifu, is now getting chased by Brownie. Brownie's all over the back of this Williams here. It's looking dicey. Oh, he nearly loses it on the exit there. These guys are using quite a bit of their batteries here to try and get ahead of each other. Oh, he
Brownie
nearly
really
gets...
close to the Williams.
Brownie is going down the inside to turn 1. That was a very good grip off that corner. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Left quite a lot of room in the exit. Max is now ahead and he's going to go for the double overtake here into turn 3.
He's
Goes
got
down
a
the outside
very
of
good
the
run.
Williams.
Brownie's going to get
Williams
slightly
goes
boxed in. He
deep.
breaks early to get the switch back, but Brownie sort of blocks him off. Does he still get the better exit?
They're
No, he's going
three
to have
wide.
to.
Oh, they're not
He's
three
going to have to
wide.
settle for fourth. But here comes the overspeed. He doesn't have the greatest amount of battery. Brownie makes contact with him. Brownie's going to have to launch it.
Fox keeps second, Brownie keeps third, and Max has to settle for
How
fourth.
the order stayed the same with that much contact is crazy to me. Tifu's going to be loving this in his cockpit. Oh, look at the switch back.
Oh,
from
he nearly
Brownie.
loses it.
He pulls it off as well. Oh, inside the lane. Who's going to get the better exit? Exit Fox so far looks like he's got the better exit. He stays ahead. Brownie's going to re-engage as he comes through the final two corners. There's 3 tenths between these three cars.
All 4 of them now, and really starting to get on the back of them. The top 4 separated by 8 tenths here.
Yeah, Tifu saves up a lot of his battery. There's a spinner at the back.
Blunty's
Blundy
in the pit lane.
in the
Well, he's
pit
found in
lane.
the pit lane.
He tries to get out of the pit lane. He does manage to keep it out of the pit lane. I don't know how he's done that. But loses
Here comes
a lot
Brownie
of
up the inside into turn 3. Brakes quite late, drops into third.
Almost
the
cuts the
apex
corner
also.
there. Exit Fox doesn't get the better run. He makes contact with him. It's massive contact. Max is going to go for the double overtake. Through goes Max Husley. Into turn 4, he takes P2.
Fox has dropped 2 positions here. Off of that, Brownie kept third.
Wow.
Tifu's pulled out another 6 tenths on the pack.
Fair play to Max, but give the assist to Exit Fox. Credit where credit's due. He's absolutely clattered into Brownie down the straight. Very questionable from him. And now Max Husley begins his charge back to the lead where he belongs. All over the back of Tifu now through the final 2 corners. We've gone on the sprinter in Thunder. He's
Thunder's gone
backwards
again,
coming out
man.
of the final sector. And Blundy's lost it. It's out of turn 4. We've got 2 yellow flags on track. Shouldn't be a safe car because there's no damage. But we jump back to the front 4 as Reese is close right up now.
They're
Only
almost
7 tenths behind 4th. But
Here
Extra
comes
Fox
Max
is a second
down the
behind.
outside.
3 wide.
Brownie's on the inside now.
3 wide for a second as Husley stays ahead. Tifu's going to launch back up the inside. There's contact. Max
They're all
Husley, will he manage to keep it around the outside? He does. The 3 wide coming down the straight. They're getting apart now as Brownie backs out of it. Tifu re-engages into turn 4. He's going to look for the outside. He breaks early. Husley manages to break late and hold the apex. Brownie with the switch back on the Tifu.
This is
He's
brilliant
now
racing
all over
here.
the back of Husley.
All 5 cars separated by a second and a half here. All scrapping over this lead. Tifu's gone from first to third in 2 sectors here. Brownie's now looking at the backs of Max Husley.
Yeah, I mean, Tifu's backed off from the top 2, but so we're sort of looking at 2 separate battles here, but I'm sure when Brownie and Max Husley get going at this battle, they're going to close right in. Brownie throws a fake move at Max. Both don't really get the greatest of exits, but a big wobble for Max invites Brownie. They're both under 10% ERS as they harvest coming up the hill into turn 3. Brownie with the inside line. Misses the apex, it's going to push him a bit wide. Max doesn't really get the greatest of exits, but they're going to be wheel to wheel. Gets the better traction, well deserved for the outside line as Brownie pushes him there. But now, going to be same again, inside line for Brownie, yellow flag at turn 3, Blundy's gone straight on.
Reese has got up to third, by the way. He's passed E-Fox and Tifu. Then
Well,
now
they were wheel to wheel.
all side by
But now
side.
Tifu's going to be back down the inside. There's contact and Reese is round. No. Oh, he saved it. Reese has saved it actually. What a save from Reese. As Tifu launched it down the
The
inside
lead
of
to a
turn
side by
5.
side though. Max keeps ahead. Such good racing here between these top 5. Can Max hold Brian? He's going down the inside to turn 1. He's not going to go for a backs out. Brownie backs out of the move. Oh, he hits him as a turn 3, bit of contact on the rear end. Thunder gets another 3 seconds, that's like 10th of this race. There's 2 different fights going on here. Brownie doesn't go for the move.
Brownie's gonna bide his time. But
Reese
I've just
gets
noticed
up to
Max
4.
actually is on the Enders now, so he will have refresher tyres. I don't know how I've just noticed that. All 3 of the cars have a little bit of a wobble for the fight for P3.
It's highlights on the screen now.
Reese is falling off behind Exafox. He had a massive wobble out of turn 4. Get some really good traction through the next 2 corners though, and he's already closed the gap back down to about 4.5 tenths. Gonna jump to the front here as Brownie again looks for a move onto Husley.
And we have another
Full
safety
course
car.
safety car as Thunder hits it into the wall at turn 4 for about the 3rd lap in a row, and Tifu's retired.
He's gone to the
in
pit
the
lane and
pits.
just retired. He had enough.
Has he got to go somewhere, or?
I'm not sure. Thunder's in. He's gonna go for like dries or something here. You might go for dries. That'll be fun.
I'd respect it. That would be very fun.
He's already
He
on.
is.
He is. He's
He's
going
on
to
the
softs.
softs. Knee front wing on. Fresh softs. The rain has completely stopped.
It's still damp on the track surface though.
Max Husley's gone right off track, and Brown's just let him stay ahead.
They've all gone to the pits here for dries. So we've gone from wets to inters to dries here. Reese boxes for softs, they're all on softs now, apart from E-Fox. No, E-Fox is a...
Blunty still hasn't overtaken Tifu, by the way.
He's having a wonderful race.
Is that so? What?
Brownie got disqualified.
What? Did he try to like go into the pits and overtake everyone and go into the pits or something? I'm so confused why he's done that.
Why has he been disqualified?
He overtook the safety car. Like he went past Max, went past the safety car, and just drove past like the final corner. I thought he might have dived into the pit lane, because you can overtake a driver in the pit lane and then still get away with it. But you can't overtake the safety car at all. The safety car
You
just gets
just said
disqualified
who
straight away.
tabbed out.
He tabbed out. I mean, 7 laps ago and he drove a pretty good race. That's a shame for him.
Desynced.
That's what I like to call a serious waste of time and a skill issue. Unlucky, pal. See you next week.
Oh.
No one can beat my goat, Reese B07. I have
Good old
that.
Reese.
In Reese we trust. I like the car selection from Reese as well. Very clever from them. Oh yeah, can we talk about the fact that Brownie stayed out the longest on full wets in the car that has the worst tyre wear on this game and was gapping people on fresh intermediates by 5 seconds?
It was a
Riddle me that one, lad. That one doesn't add up. Reese is trying to drop back a bit.
I probably should have
Thunder's going to
3
catch
man
up with the
race
pack.
now.
Does Thunder come in the pits again? It looks like he is, because yes, he does. Thunder's back in the pits. On the safety car's not even in the slap. Okay, I'm stupid. Guess this could be good for Thunder, because he should come out still ahead of Blundy and will have the freshest soft tyres. And is going to need another new front wing. What does he keep doing to these front wings? What actually has he done that time? Blundy is now going to get ahead of him.
He must have run out of front wings by now.
Thunder's gotten rid of all his penalties, I think.
No, he only had 9
No.
seconds.
Oh yeah, he's got a
He's still behind Blood.
track limit on. Oh yeah, he's still ahead of Blunty because Blunty's lapped. If I just... Thunder's just set a purple middle sector under a safe car. Fair play.
It's 'cause he was catching up and destroy.
Yeah. Here we go then. I mean, the battle is still just going to be the front three that it always has been. Blundy is lapped and is getting in the way of Thunder. I don't think Blunty realizes he's going to have to dive out of the way.
Here comes EXA Fox at the inside to turn 1. He sends it, he's got ahead. Max Susie with the switchback. Reese is now going to make it 3 wide as we go towards turn 3. 3 cars separated by a tenth. Reese is on the outside. Max gets ahead, Reese is now on the outside of EXA Fox. Just he's got ahead, this lap car is getting in the way. EXA Fox is down to 3rd now. Can Reese win this race? The Haas driver. Or the GOAT himself.
I mean, Blunty's really getting in the way here, but Reese powers through. And he's going to be about half a second behind. Blunty gets fastest lap, fair play.
Oh man.
Exafox and Blunty inside of each other, and that really messes up Exafox's line, gets a horrible exit. Thunder's just sitting behind them, enjoying the battle. He's confirmed people if he doesn't bin it like he has every other lap, no offence. Here we go then, Exafox re-engaging with the top 2. Reese struggling to really get within a gap to make an overtake, but he's sitting at a decent gap to start attacking with DRS. If I was him, I'd just sit back, save the battery. Goes wide though. Exafox doesn't really get the grace of exit either and actually loses time on Reese's wide line. Reese has got some insane grip himself here. He's going wide. I mean, I'm not giving him accusation. He's going wide and gets some insane grip. But that was an amazing mini sector there for Max Husley, who sets a purple middle sector.
Blunder's
3
on the
seconds.
3 second. EXA got another 3 seconds.
Exafox got as well.
This is
Exafox is now behind Thunder.
Reese and Max.
Let's hope the drivers behind don't get involved, because it's going to be a great battle as DRS is now enabled. Reese can now begin his charge for the lead. And if you don't mind me saying, I'd say it's been a long time coming. He's had an amazing race so far.
Reese is looking like he can actually win this race. EXA Fox is found that is his race over
Oh, and Blundy as well.
That's a
Reese,
3 second. Come on, Reese.
Come on, Reese. Don't do anything stupid, please. Please win it for the boys. Bring it home. Come on, Reese. Go on.
He's gone up the inside into turn 3.
He brakes late early as well, so he will get DRS on the exit, pushes him a bit wide. Exafox retires in the pits, that's not going to be a safety car. And Reese powers past. Thunder now getting involved as Thunder also gets past him actually. He's going to hold him up for Reese. All this contact, Max usually ran off the track a bit there. Thunder's getting right in the way. But when these penalties will equal, it's been an amazing battle, but for Reese, he's comfortable. He doesn't even have to be at the lead cars. If I was him, I'd just let the DRS pull me along and keep within the gaps, but made an amazing overtake into turn 3. Thunder goes really wide. Off track as well, that's another warning for him. And now here comes Max. He gets a good exit on the Thunder, both with DRS. They're going to gain so much time through these next 3 straight on Reese.
Oh, they nearly touched into turn 1, that was so close. 2 laps remaining here.
Reese saving the battery, he knows he doesn't have to stress. He's going to let both drivers through here. Will he brake early as well for DRS? He doesn't need to. Thunder's already passed. Reese flashing. Into turn 3 we go now. Reese gets a pretty decent exit. Will have DRS and he's draining the overtake to re-overtake Thunder. Thunder also drained the battery completely. Thunder's going to stay ahead.
I'm sorry for everyone. I'm sorry for everyone watching this, by the way. I got the fucking audio bug. That's why the game sounds horrible. Just going to put up with it for another minute and a half. Reese looks like he can just comfortably hold on to this win here, as long as he doesn't get a 3 second. I'm going to check race director quickly, see if he has any warnings. Reese B07.
Odds of Max just chinning him. Max, £5 chin Reese. I'm joking.
One warning,
Gets
another
a really good
warning.
exit though.
Reese on 2 warnings.
Reese has a lap to keep it comfortable. I mean, at this rate, if he stays ahead of Max, a penalty won't matter as Thunder with a 9 second. Reese just needs to stay where he is. He's got no issues ahead or behind for now. Max doesn't seem to have the straight line speed to make a move into turn 3. Thunder goes wide.
For Reese, and his race is in jeopardy.
Thunder does a shake. Reese is going to make the move on the Thunder here into turn 4. He's going to look for the outside. Oh, he jumps. He's just like the head for me. As Exafox leaves the lobby. I think it's because Exafox is the host, wasn't he?
No, it's Reese.
Oh yeah, it is Reese.
Here comes Reese
up
at the inside of Thunder. He's going to try and do this in
advantage.
style and get first on track. He's side by side going through turn 8. And he's looks
Wheel
like
to
he's got
wheel.
his nose ahead.
Thunder's going to maintain
back
it.
alongside.
Here comes Max. Is this going to go all the way to the line?
Thunder back up to P1. Reese is second,
Max
first
is
with
all over
pens.
the back of Reese. Almost looks like contact. They both run wide. But Reese is going to take the Austrian practice race. What a drive. Well in, Reese.
9 DNFs is crazy.
We're all proud. We're all proud back in the headquarters of Bash. You're getting bedtime kisses tonight, son. Well raised.
Oh my god.
That's my goat. Who needs a Marbecca when you've got the one, the only Reese B07? Can we talk about the fact that bro didn't even start? He didn't start the car and still wins. What a shagger.
He tried to do what they do in F1 where they like shift up to second on the start and he just fucking bottled it. Thunder does get driver of the day. That was a good comeback from him, to be fair.
Well played, Reese. That's my code.
Oh, that was a wonderful race.
I'm gonna go get him such a nice smooch here.
Alright, I'll get a picture of the results and then we'll leave it there. I don't think there's many people watching this, can't I? But, you know. If you are, thanks for sticking around, I guess. Get to listen to the thing on slow-mo because my audio sucks. Alright, I'll put you on the misery. Alright, see yous.